Parliament's Ad Hoc Committee probing allegations of criminal infiltration, corruption and political interference in the criminal justice system continues its hearings today. SABC News Reporter Bulelani Phillip has been our eyes and ears on this one. So for the latest, let's cross now to Bulelani. Bulelani, I guess not as long a day as we've become accustomed to yesterday, but of course, again, interesting questions being asked, especially where I thought voter vessels of the Freedom Front Plus at some point asked the minister, the suspended Minister of Police, whether he thought he was perhaps being used, perhaps unwittingly so, by some around him, and the minister emphatically stating no. But there was quite a lot that came out yesterday as well.
Good morning to you, Sakina, and to the viewers at home. Of course, day 3 on Tuesday was one of those tough days again for the minister who's on special leave, General Mkhwanazi. Of course, there are some key takeaways that comes out of that testimony. The first one being whether does he have a relationship with this dubious character, Bulelani Phillip. Now, you'll recall when he addressed the Portfolio Committee of Police in March, he said that he did not know the person, and even after he was shown a picture, that person that was shown didn't know. But again, yesterday, when he was asked about this Bulelani Phillip, he said that the picture that he was shown, it was not that of Bulelani Phillip, but then later on conceded that he had known Bulelani Phillip since 2017. So those are some of the contradictions that we're beginning to pick up. You must remember that even this matter of this contradiction, it has actually landed the minister in hot water because there is a complaint against him with the Ethics Committee as well as a police complaint. So those investigations are also underway. The other issue, again, Sakina, that we spoke to yesterday was around this promise that he made of an audio recording that allegedly has the KZN Police Commissioner, General Mkhwanazi, threatening him. Of course, the MPs returning again to that issue yesterday and asked the minister to finish that particular audio recording. But in his view, that audio recording does not exist, and he was taken to task by the EFF leader, Julius Malema, that how does he make such a promise when he had not in fact listened to that audio recording or even ascertained whether does it exist or not. But General Mkhwanazi, of course, backtracking, and he's saying that he was speaking under the assumption that it existed, but the audio recordings that are in his possession, that he has furnished to the committee, seem to make reference to that allegation that he made, that he was threatened by General Mkhwanazi. A third point that is a key takeaway again, he was asked about whether does he have any relationship with this alleged underworld boss who is currently in prison, Ket Matlala, and the minister saying that he has never met him, nor has he ever seen him. And the evidence leader was taking him to task as to whether, if he claims that he has never seen him or met him, how then does he even solicit a sworn statement from Ket Matlala, who is in a high-security CMEX facility in prison. In fact, that sworn statement was meant to confirm that they don't know each other. The minister said he had expressed a wish to his attorneys that he would like that kind of statement to be made so that he can clear the air around whether does he have a relationship with Ket Matlala. But again, he was taken through the paces. Again, the EFF leader, Julius Malema, says even with all the allegations, serious allegations that Ket Matlala is facing, how does a minister of police actually wants to be associated with such an alleged criminal? And of course, the minister says that he merely just wanted to clear the air and also make sure that he clears his name. But again, the bombshell that came earlier in the morning by the evidence leader, Advocate Norman Arends, he indicated to the committee and put it to General Mkhwanazi that a witness will come before the Ad Hoc Committee that will illustrate that General Mkhwanazi does have a business relationship with Ket Matlala, and in fact Matlala was sponsoring his son. So those are some of the key takeouts that we have from the Ad Hoc Committee yesterday. And looking ahead today, he will be back again for the 4th day on the stand, where his testimony is expected to begin at 11 o'clock this morning.